Have you ever had a client who seemed absolutely perfect? They listen carefully, they ask good questions, they nod all the way through your explanation and leave saying that all makes complete sense. But then they come back the following week, yeah, I haven't really done the exercises. And if that sounds familiar, it's not usually because they're lazy. In this video, I'm going to show you the 5 reasons your clients aren't doing their home exercises. And once you understand them, I think you'll start looking at rehabilitation conversations very differently. Hi, I'm Jen Summers. I'm a sports massage therapist, coach and sports injury rehabilitation student. And one of the things I'm most interested in is why people know exactly what they should do, but still don't do it. Because the reality is most of us have been there ourselves. We know we should exercise, should sleep more. We should probably spend less time scrolling on our phones. But knowledge doesn't always become action. So why do we expect it to be different for our clients? Let's look at my 5 top reasons. Reason 1 is they don't fully understand why it matters. Now, before you say, I explained everything, did they actually understand it, or did they understand enough to get out of the room? Because there is a big difference. Clients often understand what they're supposed to do, but not always why it matters, or what happens if they don't, or how today's exercises fit into getting back to football, gardening, or picking up their grandchildren. Purpose creates motivation, and exercises on their own rarely do. Reason 2, they're frightened. This is one I think gets massively underestimated. You tell someone your shoulder's safe to move. What they hear is, I hope she's right. Pain changes the way people think. They worry about making things worse. They worry about causing more damage. They worry that if it hurts, they failed. Fear can stop rehabilitation long before pain does. Reason 3, life got in the way. Now this one sounds obvious, but I think clinicians often dismiss it too quickly. People aren't just managing an injury, they're managing work, children, relationships, money, poor sleep, stress. Sometimes rehabilitation simply slides down the priority list. That doesn't mean they don't care. It means they are human. Reason 4, they don't believe it will work. Think about it. You've asked someone with 6 months of knee pain to spend 10 minutes every day doing what feels like very boring exercises. They might be thinking, how is this supposed to fix my knee? If someone doesn't believe the treatment has value, they're much less likely to invest their time in it. Reason 5, we focus on the exercises instead of the person. And this is probably the biggest one. As healthcare professionals and coaches, we're trained to solve problems. Someone comes in with shoulder pain, we think assessment, diagnosis, exercise, progression. But rehabilitation isn't just physical, it is psychological, it is emotional, and it is behavioral. Sometimes the biggest barrier isn't the exercise program at all, it is the conversation around it. So next time someone tells you, I haven't done my exercises, try not to immediately think they're not motivated, they're lazy. Instead, ask yourself what might be getting in their way, because understanding the barrier is usually the first step towards removing it. In this video, we've talked about why people don't always follow through. In this next video I'm going to recommend you watch, I'm going to introduce a communication approach that completely changed the way I think about these conversations. And despite the name, it's probably not what you think it is. If you'd like to watch that one, I'll put it on screen here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.